नमस्कार। आप सभी का स्वागत है इस ऑडियो बुक के नेक्स्ट पार्ट में अर्थात नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में, जिसका नाम है हाउ टू बीट प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन बैक्ड बाय साइंस। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। हाउ टू बीट प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन बैक्ड बाय साइंस। प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन हैज़ been around since the start of modern civilization. Historical figures like Herodotus, Leonardo da Vinci, Pablo Picasso, Benjamin Franklin, and hundreds of others have talked about how procrastination is the enemy of results. One of my favorite quotes about procrastination is from Abraham Lincoln. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. The funny thing about procrastination is that we all know that it's harmful. Who actually likes to procrastinate? No one enjoys doing that. Me neither. And yet, procrastination was the story of my life. When I was in college, every semester this would happen. In the beginning of each semester, I was the coolest dude on the planet. Relaxing, going out, enjoying myself big time. I experienced no stress whatsoever. However, about a week before my exam, I would freak out. Dude, why didn't you bring earlier? I would tell myself. And what would follow is an ugly sight of me, with a bunch of Red Bull cans locked up in my room, freaking out while I was studying, and research shows exactly that. When you procrastinate, you might feel better for a short term, but you will suffer in the long term. It doesn't really matter why you procrastinate. Some love the pressure of deadline, some are afraid to fail, so they put it off until the very last moment. One thing that all procrastinators have in common is that procrastination has a price. This highly cited study, published in American Psychology Society Journal by Diane Tice, discuss the cost of procrastination. It is related to depression, irrational beliefs, low self esteem, anxiety, stress. Procrastination is not innocent behavior, it's a sign of poor self regulation. Research even compares procrastination to alcohol and drug abuse. It's serious, and I have experienced that for many years. The years after I got out of my college were also a struggle in the term of starting and finishing work. Procrastination is a habit that just sneaks into your system. It's not something you can shake easily. Every time I had a business idea or wanted to start something, it went like this to this. Every time I had an idea or a goal, I would start, but along the way, things would go wrong. I went from start to total chaos, distractions, other ideas, other opportunities, failure, negative self talk, etc. would get in the way, and the result are always the same. You never get anything done. Beating procrastination. To me, the key finding from the study of Diane Tice and Roy Baumeister is this. The present evidence suggests that procrastinators enjoy themselves rather than working at assigned tasks, until the rising pressure of imminent deadline forces them to get to work. In this view, procrastination may derive from a lack of self regulation and hence a dependency on externally imposed force to motivate work. Self regulation, self control, willpower are all things that we overestimate. We think, yeah, sure, I will write a novel in 3 weeks. In our mind, we are all genuine and mentally strong. But when the work comes, we cop out. If you are a procrastinator, you cannot help but delay work. And that's true for the small and big tasks. Sure, everybody fears to step outside of their comfort zone. That's why we call them comfort zone. It takes courage to make a bold move, but it sure doesn't take any courage to complete small tasks like paying bill, printing out something for your boss, doing taxes, etc. The truth is, procrastination has nothing to do with what you are trying to do, small or big. It can wait until later. It can always wait, right? For me, completing tasks went like this. There comes a moment between the start and ending of a task. I call it the slope of procrastination. When you give in to one distraction, and that's exactly the moment you give up being productive. You start working on a task, you are excited, you are focused, but then, after some time, you think, let's read the news for a second. It always starts with just 1 second. Then you think I might as well watch one episode of Game of Thrones. Then a video on YouTube. And then another thing. Then a little bit of Instagram browsing and so forth. It always ends with a bang. This is the last time I am wasting my time. Yeah, right? Willpower doesn't work, system do. What you really need is a system for doing work. A lot of people shy away from routines, system and framework because they want to have freedom. I am sorry to disappoint you, freedom is your enemy. The fact is that if you want to get things done, you need rules. What are some things that research provide to be effective? Self-imposed deadlines, accountability system, working, studying in intervals, exercising 30 minutes a day, a healthy diet, eliminating distractions, and most importantly, internal motivation. If you combine the right productivity tactics, you have a productivity system. The deadline create urgency, accountability will create responsibility, working in the interval improves your focus, exercising will give you more energy. So does a healthy diet, and eliminating distractions will take away the temptations. But there is no system that can help you if you don't have an inner drive. People overcomplicate that concept, but it's simple. Why do you do what you do? If you don't know, make something up. If you know why are you doing something, you even the most annoying task become bearable. It will become a part of a bigger picture. So instead of diving into work, take a step back. Think about why you do. So instead of diving into the work, take a step back and think about why you do what you do. And then rely on a system that supports that, not rocket science, just science. Thank you for listening and watching this audiobook. The next part will come day after tomorrow. Stay tuned, stay happy. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated.